Hi, you're welcome to today's podcast. My name is Bolaji Bankole, your cybersecurity leader and mentor. Today, we will be analyzing cybersecurity news. We'll talk about some of the news out there, what's happening, things we can learn from, and we'll give our opinion as to how we will manage some of these incidents if we were to be the one experiencing this situation. Okay, so let's see what we've got in the news today, and we can have some conversation around it. This is a channel that we is a channel where we demystify cybersecurity myths, where we address cybersecurity concerns. We give information about cybersecurity news, and I give my opinion so that we can all learn and we all share from that knowledge. So let's get right in cybersecurity news. Let's see what we got this week. Yeah. A couple of information out here. This is talking about cyber insurance platform. This is Cyber. This is talking about Cyber. By the way, Cyber is the market leading cyber risk analysis platform, and they're talking about some ecosystem of data. We also know about the targets. Tech targets. They also talk about cyber threat and protection. Cyber threat and protection. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here. Let's share. So here in the news, we've got on the 20th of May 2023, identity theft fraud scam. And this is happening. This is an information from this site, and it says, let's read further. Let's go into this. Phishing vendor sells IP addresses to duck anomaly detection. So let's just read about this. Let's see what we've got. So a large-scale phishing as a service operation is shifting tactics to allow attackers to avoid anomaly detection by using localized IP address. And I mean, this is like a warning to Microsoft. So computing giant discovered the provider in 2021 after detecting a phishing campaign that used more than 300,000 domain and unique subdomain in a single run. Really? Bulletproof link, also referred to as bulletproof link or anthrax, sells access to phishing kits, email templates, hosting, and automated series at relatively low cost. Okay, this is an analysis from Microsoft phishing as a service. Microsoft analyzes phishing as a service operation. So, but before we proceed, let's continue. So we have the bulletproof link. Bulletproof link is also in the business email compromise. The practice of sending scam messages that appears to come from legitimate source in the guise of invoices or the request of financial details. So BEC, business email compromise, often involves a compromised account of legitimate business used to contact business associates. So the U.S. Secret Service has reported the business email compromise incident, and that it cost global enterprise more than $43 billion in losses over a 5 year span. U.S. Secret Service versus the business email compromise. I mean, this might be an interesting read. Yeah, so we can check that out. Yeah, so let's go back. So Microsoft has observed the threat actor in Asia and Eastern Europe nation most frequently deploying this tactic. So the IP address, the IP address reselling by bad actor is a problem that is supposed to get worse. Microsoft also warned the residential IP addresses mapped to location skills provide the ability and opportunity for cybercriminals to gather large volumes of compromised credentials and access account. Yeah, so my take on this news for people who are probably new and probably just have questions to ask about cybersecurity news and all, and what this news is all about. So this is saying that phishing vendors apparently selling organization or a group of people just came up and started selling, they started offering services, and this service is phishing as a service. They started offering the service, they sell domain names, so and they sell subdomain names. And how was this revealed? So they probably have a lot of customers, they sell to them, and the people who patronize these companies are also criminals, cyber criminals. So they patronize them so that they can use those websites and subdomain to defraud people. That's the goal. And they've been doing that. And when they launch the attack and they do some of these things, the at a point Microsoft actually discovered that this is actually coming from these IPs and all. So they investigated and got the information, and that's how they got to know that it's actually from one. They know that it's a phishing email. Two, they got to know that from first time. No, so um, lesson learned from here should be that every for individuals, everyone should actually be careful about what we click, about messages we receive, and yes, obviously we can't influence the message we receive, but we can manage how we respond to those messages. So that is key, and that's the main point here. And so, as an organization, provided information security is the responsibility of management, and they've accepted and adopted the practice, and they realize that it is necessary, then it works. then it's going to be easier for the members, staff members to manage security. Because if you have security culture in an organization and is not embraced just by the business owner, it becomes a problem, right? It becomes more difficult to manage. So that's it. So let's see what we got here. So that being said, the key take out from this section is to ensure that we have all our control in place. We have dedicated resources, dedicated resource personnel to monitor, manage the situation. All right. So thank you so much for your time. For this week, that's how long and how much we can take on this episode of cybersecurity analysis. This is the channel where we demystify cybersecurity myths, we analyze news, and we give our opinion on what should be done, what we will do, and what we feel should have been done. Thank you, our listeners, for us to continue to always give you this content. If you have any means of supporting, it would be great for you to do that. We've got our accounts, you can always do that. We've got our app that you can also like and share. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.